Amigos, amigas, friends, my friends, everybody, you know who this is? Of course, this is Thunder Rosa. And I want to introduce to all of you guys, all of you, this absolutely amazing channel. This is the Dre 41 Gaming channel. And if you haven't seen this, guys, you are watching Dre 41.
Really like into Hulk Hogan, like maybe when he was with the NWO and WCW, but he wasn't really the guy. Like he was the guy because he had the championship, but to me he wasn't the guy. It was always like Hall and Nash. To be completely honest, like they were the cool ones. Hogan was just there. Like Hogan was never cool. Like I don't know. Like he's just not cool. I don't know. Like he was never cool. Like people was a fan of his because he was like the white meat baby face in the 80s, but he was never cool. Like like I don't know how to explain it, but he was never cool. He was just like, to me, he was like how John Cena was. It was like there was no edge to him. Like even though John Cena like got big off of being a heel, but once he turned babyface, that was it. That was it. And it was just like there was nothing to him. And it's just like it's not realistic. It's not. Like people aren't perfect, and that perfect type of character to me just, and mind you, when Hulk Hogan was at his like prime or younger, whenever he was young, because he came out the vagina bald. Um but I feel like, I don't know, like I was too young to really recognize like that he stood out. And then by like the 90s, it was just like, bruh, like he's just the old dude who doesn't have good. His finisher was a leg drop. Like dog, I can never get behind somebody whose finisher is a leg drop. I can't. Like late WCW, he was doing a power bomb, which was cool. You know what I'm saying? That was cool to see, but other than that, Hogan was extra regular. The NWO got him popping. And then he kind of parlayed that when he became the Hulkamaniac again in WWE. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, still, at the end of the day, for me, like, I just don't want to team up with him, damn it. I don't want to team up with him. Point blank. For real. So I'm just trying to get through this story. And in this game, the funny thing is like you can make choices that completely change the story. And that's the thing that I appreciate so much about this, because it's like it gave you more control, just kinda. So it's like, even in this like gameplay, like you could be in a story mode. I mean, you could be in a feud with somebody, and then like a cutscene will happen, and it'll be like, oh, this person called you out. Do you want to go out there? Do you want to do this? And it would like RVD. And with RVD, he come out, no more NWO. No more NWO. Point blank. I love it. I love it. Because I know what was going to happen. So it's just like, I'm cool. Like, but I feel like I should play with somebody else than Jushin Liger and like play the story again. Because I don't know, like getting to the title with Jushin was cool, but I feel like I could play this with somebody else. Probably like with a RVD. I don't know, like maybe somebody with like a standing finisher. Because I know with RVD in this game, I gave him a standing finisher, basically super kick. And then he does the frog splash too. And this game had the best frog splash, point blank period. Argue with your mother about it. But yeah, I might play with somebody else. But here comes the pain too. I got Scott Steiner as world champion in that one, so I might do it back and forth. That's what I might do. One week I'll do Jushin, the other week I'll do Scott. I think I'm gonna do that, and I think that will be good. Like maybe like a 20-minute episode. You know, this one is 40 minutes. It was a full hour, but I cut out like the loading screens and nonsense like that, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. But another big win for my boy Jushin, able to successfully defend the World Championship, WWE Championship. And yeah, you know, just getting these W's out in these streets. That's what I do. You feel me? In the live stream I did. I ain't gonna lie. The live stream I just took an L. I ate that L. It's fine. We ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't tripping too much about it. So it is what it is. Oh my boy, good old JR, what's poppin'? What you need to talk to me about, G's? I got an offer for you to leading actor in a movie. Okay, we getting that bread. Alright, so I gotta leave. Oh, injury angle. I remember this. Injury angle. Out the gate. Injury angle. I already know what this is. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Take me off of TV. And that's the thing I like about this game. Like, you don't gotta play each week. If you decide to take a movie role, you just go on for an extended period of time, which is cool. I hope eventually we get a wrestling game where the story is more dictated towards what you want to do. Like, you're always going to have wrestling matches, you can do that. But I think, like, outside of the box stuff, and because I got to chill with wrestlers, you know what I'm saying, a couple years ago, real heavy back in, like, 2020, 2021, I was around wrestlers a lot. And it was cool. They live a whole different life than what we do. Like, their lifestyle is completely different. Believe me. Believe me. Let me stop. But nah, it's like there's other things, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially like, all right, so in my perfect wrestling game, like a story mode, I would say you start off in the indies. You definitely start off in the indies, and I would say, because it's gameplay wise, and I know people don't want to grind like that. I know people don't want to grind. I would say maybe a year in the indies. So I want to say like maybe 30 matches. But it has to be like heavy story. It has to be heavy story. Because it has to keep you invested. You know what I'm saying? Because 30 matches, bruh, like that's a lot of matches. You feel me? Like winning matches, losing matches, things like that. Like, you know, injuries, getting to shows, missing shows, working while you're hurt, you know, dealing with, or not dealing with, like, you know, doing meet and greets, really grinding it out. And I think the story would be great if, like, you're one of the ring guys. You're putting up the ring. You've always been a fan of wrestling, and you're just like, man, like, I just want to be in that ring. I set it up. I already know the ins and outs of putting together a ring. Now I want to be in the ring. I want to be performing. Like, I want to be that guy. And then getting into a school, you know what I'm saying? And that's where you boost up your stats in the beginning. You feel me? Doing like these slams and like that's where it's training you in this tutorial now, because you're learning the moves, and then from there you get your little bookings. Now I think with payment wise, like within the game itself, to like unlock stuff, I think like in the beginning it's like unlocking like different boots, knee pads, elbow pads, accessories, gear like that, and that's what you can like add on call mode. Like call mode will still have like a bunch of stuff, but it's just like going through career mode, you unlock other little things, you feel me? And I think that would be cool. And then it's like you can, you know, like hire a manager, or you can hire, you know, like a travel agent to assist you. I don't want it to get too deep to where it's like, oh, I gotta do too much, I just want to wrestle. But I want it to be like where it's you're really managing your career, you feel me? Like some places you go to, they don't pay as much, but it's more eyes on you. So it's like, all right, do I take this booking over that booking? Or you can overbook yourself, you feel me, which can potentially cause injury. Things like that they do not have in wrestling games. Like, they don't have that anymore, and I think that will make it like stand out, and I think it will make the game way better. And I think Triple H randomly attacking me after a win is really odd. Why in the hell? What did I do to him? What did I do to Triple H to make him attack me? Like, what is going on here? I'm so confused. Why? What did I do? Oh, I think it's because of the movie. I think it's because of the movie angle. So they write me off of TV. Look at this little cutscene. 2K could never. 2K would never. They not about that life, bro. Like this right here, just having a little stupid ass cutscene. Like them driving me off in the ambulance. That's tough. That's tough. I like that. I really do, man. If I was the guy like in the lead or like the creative team, if I was a part of the creative team in 2K, I lie to you not, I would be pressing them so much about making wrestling games more like this. I would be pressed like because their formula right now is copy and paste. There's nothing innovative about what they're doing. I'm so serious. There's nothing innovative about what 2K is doing right now with the WWE franchise. It's nothing new. Like everything they're doing is just copy and paste from year to year to year to year to year. Their backstage is like, oh my goodness, like bruh, it is so boring. The backstage for WWE games, so boring, so lifeless, so like bruh, it doesn't even reflect what you see on TV, bruh. It's like, that's so bad. Like even look at this. They made a stage just to do a cutscene interview. Like, come on, bruh. I don't know. I just feel like the developers are just, I don't know. I don't think they're actual fans. I don't think they are, yo. Like, I don't know. That's just me. And maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe they're just like not their fans or whatever. But I don't think they are, yo. I don't know, bruh. Because it's just like, unless they just have no control over it, and it's like, then I guess you just gotta pay your bills. I guess that's just what the case is. But no, like dead serious though, I feel like they could do better because there's no innovation in these games. And I'm not gonna be cocky about this interview. I'm gonna be kind of straightforward. You know what I'm saying? Jushin being a movie star and whatnot. Because this is basically gonna fast forward time. So it is what it is. I'm not even mad about it. I'm not even mad about it at all. So, you know, it's cool. Yeah, this is gonna be my last match coming up. Which some of these like stories, like it just doesn't make sense. It literally does not. It doesn't make sense what goes on. And you know, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, Jushin Liger making his return after a couple of months out. And I really do want to do live streams. I do. I want to do live streams. I just don't. Like, I don't know what be going on. Like I don't know. I'm gonna check my streaming settings and make sure everything is working properly. Just so we don't have that issue that I did this last Friday. Like last Friday, it was a thing. I don't like it. But yeah, we'll make sure that that stream issue doesn't happen. So what I'm gonna do is back and forth. Jushin Liger playthrough, Scott Steiner playthrough, Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain, each week. That's what we'll do. Just to keep things fresh for Fridays. So yeah, that's what I'll do. But now I'm about to beat up on Stone Cold. And you know what? Why? Me and Stone Cold had no issues. Even at this time, he wasn't really wrestling like that. Like he really wasn't. Like this was like the end of his run, for real. Like he just was not feeling it no more. And think about it, it's not like he had a 20-year run at the top. He really didn't. Like he came, like he didn't really get like what 96 to 2002. Like real talk, like his run wasn't that long. I want to say like 96, no 97. 97 to 2002. That's when Stone Cold was the guy. Like no, he didn't become the guy until 98 when he beat Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. So I want to say like, no, yeah, 98. Yeah, 98 he was the guy. So 98 to 2002. Like, that's not a great run. Like, it's a good run for him because I'm pretty sure he made great money. I'm pretty sure he made great money. But I'm talking about in the overall scheme of things, like, that wasn't a big run. Even The Rock, megastar he is, he didn't have a long run of wrestling. He wrestled like 7 years, 8 years in his initial run in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, his run wasn't even like Triple H. He didn't become a big name till like 99, 2000. And his run lasted up until what? He was like part-time, so you feel me? Like, a lot of these guys' runs weren't that big. Like, John Cena had a long run. Randy Orton had a long run. Batista, what run wasn't that long? You feel me? Like, you sit there and you think about it, it's just like a lot of these guys who are top guys in the business, or were, didn't have big runs. Like, even Shawn Michaels, his run wasn't that long either. And mind you, when he came back, I don't consider him like a big run, because he was like world champion. He never won the WWE title after that, which is crazy to me. That Shawn Michaels returned from a quote-unquote back injury, because I don't know, but he never like really was like the guy. Because you gotta think, when he came back, there already was established top guys. So Shawn Michaels, even though he was like legendary, shoot, he just never really did anything after that. Like, tag team champions with Triple H, but it's just like he ain't do nothing. It was weird. Like, a mid-card Shawn Michaels was crazy. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching.